Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is day 4 of my 100 Days HTML, CSS, and JavaScript Projects Challenge. In this series, I'm building 100 web development projects to improve my front-end development skills and share my learning journey. If you are a beginner learning web development, this series will help you practice real projects using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. In today's video, we are going to create a border animation button using only HTML and CSS. This button has a very cool hover animation where animated borders move around the button from all 4 sides. You can use this kind of animated button in landing pages, portfolio websites, or modern UI designs. So without wasting time, let's start coding.
Before we start writing the code, let me show you the final result of this project. Here we have a simple button placed in the center of the screen. At first, it looks like a normal button, but when I move the mouse over it, you can see a beautiful animated border effect that moves around the button. The animation starts from the top border, then continues to the right side, then the bottom, and finally the left side. This creates a smooth and modern animation effect. And the best part is that we can build this using only HTML and CSS without JavaScript. Now, let's build it step by step.
First, we start by creating the HTML structure for this project. We begin with the standard HTML document structure. At the top, we define the doc type declaration, which tells the browser that we are using HTML5. Next, we open the HTML tag, and inside it, we create the head section. Inside the head section, we add the meta char set tag to ensure proper character encoding. Then we add the viewport meta tag, which helps our page display correctly on mobile devices. After that, we create a title for the page, which in this case is Border Animation Button. Now we link our external CSS file using the link tag. This is where all the styling will be written. Next, we move to the body section. Inside the body, we create an anchor element, which will act as our button. We give this anchor tag a class called btn. Inside the button, we write the text border button. Now, to create the animated borders, we add 4 span elements inside the button. Each span element will represent one side of the border. So the first span will be the top border, the second will be the right border, the third will be the bottom border, and the fourth will be the left border. This structure allows us to control each side of the border individually using CSS. Now our HTML structure is complete.
Now let's move to the CSS file and start styling our project. First, we apply a CSS reset. We remove the default margin and padding from all elements using the universal selector. We also set box sizing to border box, which makes width and height calculations more predictable. Next, we set the font family for the page. In this project, we use a monospace font to give it a coding style look. Now we style the body section. We set the height of the body to 100 viewport height, which means it will take the full height of the screen. Then we use Flexbox to center the button horizontally and vertically. We do this using Display Flex, Justify Content Center, and Align Items Center. Next, we apply a dark background color to the body. This dark background helps the animated border glow effect stand out more clearly.
Next, we style the button itself. We select the class btn. First, we set its position to relative. This is important because the animated borders will be positioned absolutely inside the button. Then we add padding to make the button larger. We also remove the default text decoration and set the text color to white. Next, we increase the font size and add some letter spacing to make the button text look modern. Finally, we set overflow hidden, which ensures that the animated border lines stay inside the button.
Now comes the most interesting part of this project, creating the animated borders. We start by styling the span elements inside the button. Each span will act as one side of the border. We set their position to absolute and display them as block elements. Now we target the first span, which represents the top border. We position it at the top of the button and give it a height of 2 pixels and a width of 100%. Then we apply a linear gradient background so that the border appears to glow. Next, we create a hover animation. When the button is hovered, the top border moves from the left side to the right side. Now we style the second span, which represents the right border.
This border is vertical, so we set its width to 2 pixels and height to 100%. We position it on the right side of the button. When the button is hovered, this border moves from top to bottom. Next, we style the third span, which represents the bottom border. This border moves from right to left. Finally, the fourth span represents the left border, which moves from bottom to top. To make the animation look smoother, we add transition delays to each span. This creates a sequence where the borders animate one after another. And that's it. Now when we hover over the button, the border animation smoothly moves around the entire button, creating a modern UI effect. This is a great example of how powerful CSS animations and transitions can be. This was day 4 of my 100 Web Development Projects Challenge. If you enjoyed this project, please like the video and subscribe to the channel to follow the rest of the series. Also, check the GitHub link in the description if you want to download the source code. See you in day 5 with another interesting web development project. Happy coding!